I want to prove that my, German reading is really fast. I don't really need to think about anything. It's extremely fast. I want to really show you. I never hesitated it. No, I'm not lying. Let me actually, have a chance to prove myself. No. Let me actually show you. I don't really need to. The word power with the resistance. It's a 70-year-old, that means the 70th foundation. It's celebrated by this People's Republic Party with a gigantic military parade. What could not be seen? The dictators in the town that is actually keeping its eye on every possible residents in the region, and they constantly, change their behaviors digitally. That's what it is. I don't know. No, I never hesitated. That's not true. Excuse me, my German reading is really fast. No. The word builder, at least, will look deeper into each, week by week, its horizon and the further. And this program, talk about the important stories that are coming from outside and abroad, and very powerful and lively and informative. I don't really need to. Mexico helps, from via Instagram. The corona lockdown heads, have a full grip on the land. For thousands of, at least, shoestrings, or, orange lime juice makers, or taco sellers, that means no more, business, no more customer, and no more money. The internet activist Arturo Islas, helps. I don't really need to. I'm not really lesser than other people. That's not true. Italian, the holiday island of Capri fights for tourists at Capri. Tourists truly are normally expected with a great passion. After this country that was so heavily affected by the coronavirus, and the people right now expect to have another summer. I'm really fast, in terms of reading German. I'm not lying. If you ever have doubt about the actual, German reading, let me actually pick out any sentence. Oh, I'm actually very happy to have it. No, I'm not lying. Google starts initiative, training and educational initiative. Oh, I didn't really know it. At least the capital receives, new buildings from Google. The internet company truly met. Very unusual connections. With this opening, to initiate another, program for education. Google has started the New Berlin office opening for the digital transformation and training in an open way. And Sundar Pichai, the chief of the internet company, said this, internet business would at least like to set down this premise that each person could possibly profit from the digital technologies to make possibilities. Altogether, this is a communal project that is, now being called Google's future work status in Berlin. That is, possibly going to be built, and that Google cooperates with the labor union Verdi and a more of an industry and trade chamber. I don't really need to. France already actually, hammers out a verdict. I don't really need to. My English is not lesser than you. France orders, at least a money penalty against Google because of the DSGVO violations. Google must at least pay $50 billion as a penalty. The reason why is the violations against the European Data Protection Ground Order. Google has not thus new domains fulfilled with this efficiency. France Data Protection Authority, CNIL, has charged this internet giant with a €50 billion penalty because of the violations against the data protection regulations. CNIL decided this because of the premise of the European Data Protection Order, as it shared this news on Monday in Paris. With that, it was the first European regulation instance concerning this data protection since May, which actually punished this global internet company with the responding regulations. The CNIL criticized that Google would not clearly explain and understand the use and the usage of their personal data gathered from their clients, and the authorities went step by step to provide the information by the announcement of the users through the smartphone's operation systems by Android associated with the Google account. But this would not actually almost be like that, because the Google would deliver almost no information, and all of a sudden, just a few clicks away, to actually lay down and have all this in different documents published. Google definitely wants to follow and meet the expectation of users. With the sanctions, the CNIL followed two different, extreme cases, and under which the organization None of Your Business by the Austrian data protection activist Max Schrems. Following from this, business, the international companies, at least, one must calculate, very sensitively high penalties and fines when they already violate or breach the European law concerning the data protection. They are at least, threatened with the punishment, whose value would be up to or around 4% of their worldwide annual revenues. I'm not lying. No, I was never wrong. It's really easy. No, I didn't. The authorities actually went step by step for that. Especially concerning the announcement and the notification of the users by the smartphone operation system Android associated with the Google account. Then this would not be so, because the Google would deliver almost no information all of a sudden, just with a few clicks away, to at least have, what different documents, publish it and transfer it to each system. That's it. I'm not lying.